Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Abhinav here. So in this video, I will demonstrate how to work with component libraries in PowerApps. In this video, I will talk everything about component libraries. First, what is component library, why we require the component library, where the component library resides, how to create a new component library, how to update the existing component library, and how to consume this existing component library in our Power App or in our Power App solution. And finally, we will create a new component library and consume this component library in our Power App solution and deploy this solution to a higher environment and see how component library works there. So let's check this video out. But first, my intro. Welcome back, friends. So first of all, let's get comfortable about component libraries in Power Apps. What are component and component libraries? Component, as the name suggests, is a kind of pre-built functionalities that one can reuse. It's a reusable control, meaning that suppose if you have created one component, this component can be reused in each screen inside our app. And if we want to use this component in other apps, then we have to use the export and import feature of components. So this is outdated. It is not recommended. So now the recommended approach is component libraries. So component library is a collection of multiple components and it can act as a central repository. So what does it mean? It basically means that all the component library will reside at one place. It will help the app makers to search a component and it will maintain the consistency also across each Power App solutions. And if anyone has updated one component, so that updation will be notified to each user that this component has been updated. So it's a very powerful component. And component library allows us to create, share, and reuse these components in multiple apps. And the last point is component library is tied to an environment in Power Apps. It basically means that it is specific to an environment. In this video, we'll discuss about two most popular use cases. And the first use case is that we will look all the existing component libraries in Power Apps environment and where it resides. And then we will see how to consume these component libraries in our Power App solution. And then if we update any component, then how it will be updated in our app. And the second use case is that we will create a new component library named left navigation component. And then we will reuse this component in multiple apps and post that we will deploy this app to other environment and see how it works. So let's check this out. First open this make.powerapps.com and I am in the default environment and where the component library resides. So you have to go to more, then you have to go to discover all, scroll down and in the app enhancements section you will find this component libraries. Just click here. So it will show you all the existing component libraries that are there in this environment. As of now, I have got two component libraries. First is header component and second is footer component. So let's open this header component library and see what is there in this. Yeah, meanwhile, also open the footer component library. Just go to here, component libraries, footer component. As you are seeing, as soon as you will open this header component library, then you will be redirected to the components tab. Right, and inside this components tab I have added one component named header component. So in this header component I have added one custom property, header value. It's a text property, and inside this header component I have added one label, which is the header label. This is the logged in user label, and this is our image, or you can say the logo. Right, and I have assigned this property header value, this header value to project management system. Right, so this is about my header component. Now move to the footer component. As soon as you will open it, again you will find that this it will be redirected to the components tab. And in the footer component I have added two properties, footer value, right, and support team email. If you expand this, then you will find the icon of this mail, the label contact us, and this footer heading. And in this property, in footer value, I have given this powered by Learn Power Platform, and in this support team email, I have given my email ID. Okay, so this is all about header and footer components that resides in component libraries. Now let's see how to consume these libraries in in our solution or in our app. So this is the solution. I have created integrate component library demo 1, and I have already added an app named project management system. So if you edit this app, right, then you will see that there are some screens inside this app. So you are seeing that we have got three screen: home screen, new screen, and dashboard screen. So we will be consuming our component libraries into this app and in all the screens. So how to do this? If you are taking a solution, then you have to add this component libraries inside this solution. So in order to do that, you have to go to add existing more component library. As soon as you will click here, then you will find all the component libraries that are there in this environment. So I have to use this header component library also and footer component library also in this solution. And then I will consume these component libraries in my app. So now these component libraries have been added to my solution, right? Now in order to consume it into our app, I have just opened the app also. You have to go here and insert, and after clicking on insert, you will find this icon get more components, right? As soon as you will click here, so you will be finding that these components are there. These components are coming from component libraries and it has also been added to our solution, right? And I have got this header component library, and inside this I have created only one component named header component. So I need to add this in the footer component library. I have created one footer component, so I also need to add this. So just I have to click on import. As soon as you will click on import, so what you will find that library components section is automatically added, and if you expand this, then you will find these components: header component and footer component. Now we have to consume these components in each of our screen inside this app. And if you are seeing this component, so it is a local component. That if you create any component here, so it will be pertaining to this app only. And if you want to use these components into some other app, then you have to use the export and import feature of the component. But this feature is outdated. So as of now, it is recommended that you should use component libraries only, right? Because this can be deprecated in future. Okay. So now if I have to add my component libraries into this home screen, so what I have to do? I just have to click here, right? Just have to click here and just have to click on this header component. As soon as I will click on this header component, so automatically you are seeing that this header component has been placed. And if I click on this footer component, right? So this has also been done. So just scroll it down, correct? So this header and footer component have been added to one of my screen, that is the home screen. Now if I want to add this header and component into my next screen, so same process I have to do. Just click on this screen, go to insert, header component, footer component, right? Same for this screen also. Just click on this screen, go to insert, header component, footer component. See how easy it is. So now header and footer component have been successfully added to all of my three screens. Or this is the way to consume the component libraries inside a app. Now, if you want to update anything in the component library, so how will it be updated here in the app? So let's see. So let's update anything in the component library. So I have already opened the header component. Let's add one image inside this. Correct. Just give it the size. Just move it at the top right. Image. Just give it a name as I will be giving the user's image. Or in the image section, just give user dot image. Right. Just scroll it. So now this image has been added here. So let's just save this and publish this component library. And now we will see that how will it be updated in our app. So our app is already open, right? So in order to see the updates, you have to click here, go to insert, just go to here, check for component library updates, right? Header component. This has been updated just now. Just click on update. As soon as you will click on update, so what you will see that this image have been added here in this header component. It means the header component has been updated. So let's see it has been updated in all the screens or not. See, it has been updated in all the screens. So this is the way to update the header component inside our app. Now let's update something in the footer component also. So our footer component had already been opened up. This is the footer component, right? So I will not do much. I will just update this label to text to email us, correct? Email us. So this has been updated. Just save it and publish the component library so that it will be reflected everywhere. As of now, you are seeing this contact us. So now close this app, right? So we will see the other way how the component library will be automatically updated, right? So I have closed my app. Now if I again open my app in edit mode, what will happen? So you are seeing as soon as you will open the app, so it is already popping up a new window, component library updates available. So if anyone has closed the solution or the app, and if he again reopen the app and behind something has been updated in the component library, so it will automatically give you a pop-up. Just click on review, right? So you are seeing that header component. I have already updated the header component image, and the footer component I have just updated. Just click on update, right? So automatically this user's image have already been here, and this email is also there, right? Contact us has been updated to email us. If you run the app now, you will be finding the nice header and the nice footer. If you click on this email icon, then what will happen? Right, and Outlook will be opened up, right? And this email will be sent to our support team. So as of now, I have given the support team contact to my email ID, right? If you see this app, in the footer component, support team email is mine email ID. Abhinav Srivastava at learnpowerplatform.microsoft.com. So same email ID is being coming here. This completes our first use case, how to add the existing component libraries into our app. And if we update anything, then how will it be updated in our app? Hope it is clear. So before moving to the second use case, I would like to tell you that this header component library and footer component library can be merged into a single component library wherein we have got this header component and footer component created. So it's up to you that if you want to create two separate component libraries, or you want to create a single component library in which the header and footer component resides. So now we will move to the second use case. Second use case is that we will be creating a new component library. And the name of the component library is left navigation component. Just click on create. As soon as you will click on create, so it will be navigated to our components tab. This is our components tab. Give it the name as, just rename this component to left navigation. Now just adjust the size of this component. In the width property, you can give width as app.width minus 530. Give it the height as app.height minus 135. For this left navigation component, add some custom properties. So the first property should be menu items. It will be a table, create. Then comes add one more property, menu color. It will be data type will be color. Also add one more property. We will be making use of gallery. So you can write gal color. It will also be a data type will be color. So I have added three custom properties for this left navigation component. Right. So these properties will be highlighted here: menu color, menu items, and gal color. So now let's define the properties. First, we will define this menu items. It will be a table. So in this, what we will be having, we will be adding menu label. The label as home. The icon for home, menu icon will be icon dot home. Then we will be having one more property, menu screen navigate. On clicking on this home icon, it should navigate to the respective screen, app.active screen. And the last property will be menu ID. It For this it will be one. right? So just copy paste this. We will be having 3 rows, right? In the second, we'll be having create icon dot add. Its ID will be 2. The last we will be having the dashboard, correct? Icon dot detail list. It will be ID will be 3. Just format it. So I have defined this menu items property for this left navigation. Now we'll define this menu color, right? So keep this color as menu color dot white. The items inside this will be shown in white and gal color. I will take the color for as we have got this color for header. Gallery color will also be the same. Now let's add one gallery inside this. Insert a gallery. Gallery, it should be a vertical gallery. Give it a name as gal menu. So now adjust the size of this gallery. The height should be parent dot height, the same height that we have got for left navigation, this component. And the width should be parent dot width. The x and y, it should be 0. Yeah. Now let's define the properties. Let's assign the items property of this to. It will be, we have given this left navigation component. The custom property is menu items, and menu items consist of a table, correct? And we have got this fill property, so it will be assigned to left navigation dot gal color. Now edit this gallery and insert one label and icon inside this. Insert a home icon. Give the name of label as menu label. Give the name of icon as menu icon. Now define the properties for this menu label. So starting from this, it should be a line dot center, and the color should be for menu. We have defined one property left navigation dot menu color. The on select property of this. So as soon as you will click on this menu label, so it will navigate to the respective screen. So navigate. We have this item dot menu screen navigate. This is coming from all the properties that we have defined for a table, and screen transition dot none. Define the size for this also. If parent dot width greater than 80, suppose, then it should be 12, else 9. Define the width. Width should be parent dot width. Height is 40 according to your requirement. X should be parent dot template width minus, you can define this minus self dot width. It depends on your requirement. Y should be 70 and text should be this item dot menu label. See, now it is coming clear. Home, grid and dashboard. Same apply for menu icon also. Define the color property of menu icon to left navigation component or left navigation dot menu color. It is coming in white. Height and width also. Height should be 48 is fine, I suppose. Yeah. Icon, this item dot menu icon. with 48 x and y, same as we have applied here for this. Just copy this parent dot template with minus self dot width divide by 2. For y, keep it as just a bit up 20. See, now it is coming very much clear. So I suppose now our left navigation is ready. Just publish this. If you go to PowerApps.home, inside more, discover all component libraries, then you will find this left navigation component have been created. Now how to use this component inside our apps? Let's check it out. This is our solution where we need to consume the left navigation component. So you are seeing that as of now we have got two component libraries, header and footer component that I have shown you. Now we will add one more component library, that is left navigation component. So if you go to here, then it will automatically show you that left navigation component is available. You can add this, right? So once you add this, it will be added to your solution. Now we will just open our app and we'll consume this in our app. So you remember, as per the first use case, we have already added the existing header and footer component libraries inside this app. In order to add the left navigation component, you have to go to insert and there is an icon get more components. Just click here and you will see that left navigation component is available. Just click on import. As soon as you will click on import, so under library components, you will be seeing the left navigation component. So now you need to add this to this screen. Just click here. Automatically it will be added. Adjust the height and width of this. Give it the width as 1260. Right. So this left navigation component has been added to our home screen. Now just define the menu items. For menu screen navigate, it should be, for home it should be SC home. Just update it. SC, create new, and for this it should be dashboard screen. Now I will just copy this left navigation component and will add in the other screens. Copy it and paste it. So this left navigation component has been added in all the three screens. Now just play the app and see that it is working fine or not. We are at home page. We need to create a new record. You have to click here. So this create new button, create new project. The screen will be popped up. Now if you want to go to dashboard, so we have to click here. The dashboard is there. Now if you click on this home icon, this home screen will be displayed. Now this app contains the header, the footer and the left navigation component, and see how good this app is looking now. We have also created one more custom property for left navigation, and that is in order to update the gal color or the left navigation component color. If you want to update this color to something else, suppose you want to update to blue color, color dot blue. So this left navigation component color has been updated to blue color. I will revert it to the previous one. Yeah. Now I will save and publish it. So this is all about how to create a left navigation component and add that left navigation component into our app. So now we will move to the last point, and the last point is that we will deploy this solution from this default environment to this QA environment. And let's see how component library works there. Before deploying, I will open the QA environment and see that are there any component libraries available. If you go to more, discover all component libraries. So in this QA environment, no component libraries are there. Now I will deploy the solution. So I will deploy the solution using pipeline. You have to just click deploy here. Next, it will take some time to deploy. Click on deploy. So our solution has successfully been deployed to the QA environment. So now let's see the QA environment. This is our QA environment. So you are seeing in this QA environment, these three component libraries are available now. And if you go to solutions, it's a managed solution because it has been deployed in through pipeline. And now let's run the app and see that the component libraries are integrated in the app or not. This is our app. Just play this. So as of now, you are seeing that this is a QA environment and it contains the header, the footer, and the left navigation component. If you click here on create, then you will be redirected to this create project screen. If you click on dashboard, then you will be redirected to the dashboard screen. If you click on this email us, then an Outlook will be opened up. So, and the email ID is mine email ID, abhinavsrivastawa @learnpowerplatform.microsoft.com. This is all about component libraries, and I have covered both these two use cases, and this completes the demo. This is all about component libraries or working with reusable component in Power Apps. So if you like this video, then please do like, share, comment and subscribe. And thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.